Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Minnesota Twins game review. This is actually two game reviews as I was not able to post yesterday because I was working all day. I work the Husker football games and those are all-day events. So that's why we're doing two videos right here, right now. And guess what? We won both games. This is absolutely incredible. Season is pretty much over for the Indians. And if we can get the sweep today, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the magic number would be 7. It is now single digits at 9, but if we get the sweep, it will drop to 7, and there is, what I believe, 14-ish games left or so, just until the end of the month, about halfway through September. So we are really cruising along here, and we got two big wins yesterday. Miguel Sano, second grand slam of the season for the Twins. But yeah, this was just an incredible day for the Twins. 91-57. That is awesome. That is awesome. We actually have a legit chance to win 100 games right now. We can lose 6 games and not hit that 100 mark. And we're playing Detroit, Kansas City, and the White Sox. So definitely possible. But let's go through the first game first. I'm not going to spend as much time on this game as I will the next game because this game didn't have a lot that happened. I mean, this was a very good pitching game, and they in fact only used 2 pitchers, which really, I was really nervous because I was watching a little bit on my phone every now and then just to see what the scores were and the highlights and stuff like that. So this was really scary for me because, one, we put Smeltzer out there, and Smeltzer has really not done well against the Indians. Now, the point of it was to be the opener, and more of an opener, right? He went 3 innings, right? So that's good because if he would have went longer, gone through the lineup 2 or 3 times, that's when they really would have started to get to him. But he goes 3 innings, gives up 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, no runs, as we did shut out the Indians in the first game. So nobody gave up a run, which is really good. That tells you a lot about our bullpen. But look at the guys we used today. Smeltzer, Littell, okay, those guys might be part of the playoff roster, but probably not. It depends, I guess. Duffy, Romo, Rogers. Those guys will be. Those guys are definitely necessary for the playoffs. So I was very nervous because they only used Clevenger and Hoyt. They had a full bullpen ready. We did too, but it wasn't these guys, right? It wasn't Duffy, wasn't Romo, it wasn't Rogers. That was a little scary. Also putting Smeltzer out there, but he did good through the first time through the lineup. That's all he needed to do. Then we get to Littell. He strikes out 2, and his 2 innings of work gives up 1 hit. Everybody gave up 1 hit. Just kind of weird. And the only walk that happened was Smeltzer. It was very, very clean other than that. But then Duffy, 1 2/3 innings, a hit and a strikeout. Romo, 1 2/3 innings, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. And Rogers, he faces 5 men, strikes out 4 of them. How about that? And that's really impressive. I mean, he came in and shut the door. That was great. Now, this really wasn't the greatest game, otherwise. Batting wasn't great. Polanco had a good game. Kepler had a good game. Arias had a good game. I mean, there was like little pieces that were good, but it wasn't an overall team effort. I mean, the only time we had runners on base that really did anything, because we were 0 for 4 with runners on base, we left 6 guys on, was when we hit the 2-run home run in the 3rd inning. Kepler gets on. Let's go. Kepler, I believe Kepler singled, right? Is that what it was? Yeah, Kepler singles, and Jorge Polanco hit a home run. Isn't it funny how that's exactly what happened on Friday before before the game was called? So Polanco gets his and was able to tie it, or to take the lead rather, do what he did yesterday, reduplicate. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, that was awesome. And he beat Clevenger. Clevenger had won his last 10 decisions, ladies and gentlemen, 10 in a row that he had won. And yeah, he was 11-2. He's now 11-3 because of that right there. And then he threw a baby fit in the post-game conference, being like, "Hey, Polanco was suspended for 80 games last year because of PEDs." What a baby! Oh my goodness, what a freaking baby! Like, if you're gonna call somebody out on steroids, goodness sakes, at least do somebody who's actually, like, not that I want to take away from Polanco, but who actually I mean, because I get that he used them and he said it was a mistake and that's in the past, but like, goodness sakes, look at freaking Puig or Santana or somebody on your own team that could be taking steroids instead of just throwing it on the other players. And I know that's exactly what I just did, but you can't just call out the other team and be a baby about it. Like, I'm not saying Puig uses steroids or Santana, but I'm like, look around the league, okay? Polanco, probably not your guy. At least this year, right? I mean, yeah, we know he served his time, whatever. But look around the league, buddy. Don't be a baby. Okay, so let's talk about the hitting, though. Kepler went 2 for 4. Polanco went 1 for 4, 2 RBIs. That was it. That was the scoring. As I said, we shut him out. Then Cruz 0 for 4, Rosario 0 for 4, Garver 1 for 4, Arise 2 for 4, Sano 1 for 3, Wade 0 for 3, Lamar 0 for 1, Asadio 0 for 3, and Crone 0 for 0. But that was it because he came in to play first base. But that was it for this game. We got the win, and let's move on to the second game because this was really exciting. We took the lead early. They came back. Then they took the lead. They took the lead by a lot, and then we came back and scored 5 runs in the 8th inning. This was fun. So let's talk about the first inning when we scored. Like I said, I was really nervous about. I was really nervous about the pitching, but we're gonna go through the hitting first. So this was really bad. I mean, this was very scary. Polanco singles and Rosario hits the home run though, and I was freaking fantastic. I got the notification. I was like, "Hey, Rosario hit a home run, first pitch." Imagine that he swung at that, but he gets his 29th of the year. That's freaking great. And he's gonna hit 30 eventually because he will. He's got 1 left. He'll do it. So that was awesome. But then they come back and score in the bottom of the first inning because we walked the leadoff guy. That's not good. Then Mikado gets a double. Santana gets a single, another walk, and it's 2-2. And I was like, "Oh, this is not good at all." In the third, we did get out of it though. In the third inning though, Luplo hits a home run. I was like, shoot, okay. In the 4th inning, they get 2 more runs. I was like, well, shoot. Mercado hits a home run. After who got on base? Lindor got on base. So I was like, well, there we go. We're done. I didn't say we're done. I wouldn't say that, but I was like, shoot. You know, they're a good team. It's hard to win doubleheaders, and our bullpen is pretty much done. But then what? Our bats came freaking alive. In the 6th inning, Polanco gets on. Cruz hits his 37th home run of the year. My goodness. Not only that, but he now took the lead, and he's at 37. Just think, guys. Just think if he wasn't hurt for like a month this season. Because remember, he was gone for like 3 weeks at the beginning-ish of the year, and then he went on that tear. But he was gone for like 3 weeks, and then he was gone for like another week and a half, 2 weeks. This guy missed some time, and he still has 37 home runs in the year. Absolutely incredible. And he should hit 40. But then, so we were back within 1. And then in the 8th inning, we just went off. I mean, this was where our bats came alive. Everything was working. Simber is really good against us, or he's really bad against us. And they kept switching pitchers at this point, and it was a lot of fun to watch. So Scope singles on the first pitch. Kepler grounds out, but he gets to take his place. It was a force out, I guess. But then, actually, I don't know. Let's just skip that. So anyways, Scope gets on. They pinch run. Ian Miller for him. He gets out at second. Max Kepler, though, advances to second on the error from Lindor. Polanco doubles. He scores Kepler. So it is 5-5, and this is where we just go bang, 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 grand slam, baby. So Polanco doubles. He's on second. They intentionally walk Cruz, which makes sense. They walk Rosario on 4 pitches. Bases loaded. They bring in Oliver Perez. See you later, ball. Miguel Sano, first pitch, grand slam, and everyone scores. The second grand slam of the year. Byron Buxton's the only one to hit the other one in Seattle. And we were the only team in the entire league with only 1 grand slam until this point. And then we even had another chance because Luis Ariz walked on 4 pitches, but they finally got out of it. And we freaking won 9-5. That was absolutely awesome. Pitching-wise, I was a little scared, like I said, but Thorpe, he got through it. Let's just put it that way. It wasn't great. It was not good at all, actually, and he's been really slumping lately. But, we went 3 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, 4 walks. The walks is really what hurt him. But that's not good, okay? But the rest of the guys, Gratterall, Stashek, and May, shut the door. I mean, It's really good we had May. I mean, I don't know if I would have liked to see all of our rookies out there or not, but Stashek, 1 1/3 innings, 2 strikeouts, 1 hit. He's been good or bad, but he did good today. Gratterall, 2 innings, 3 strikeouts. That's what we like to see, and he got his first major league win as well. That is good. That is what we want to see from him. And then May came in, shut the door in the last 2 innings, gave up no hits, and 1 strikeout in his 2 innings of work. Same with Gratterall, but he had 3 strikeouts. Absolutely great. The last 4 innings, perfect. I mean, absolutely perfect. You couldn't ask for a better way to shut the door. So, I mean, it was a lot of our bats that really helped us today. We went 2 for 2 with runners in scoring position in this game. We only left 3 guys on base. They were not that good, but hey, a win is a win, a sweep is a sweep, and we are now, 6.5 games back up, 5.5 games back up in the division. This is going to be fun moving down the stretch. I hope we can get the sweep today. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. Thanks so much for watching. I have to go announce soccer now, so that'll be really fun for BTN today. So, yeah, I will be back. I will not get to watch the game, though, because I'll be announcing, so I'll do a video, though, later, and I'll see you then. Bye.